Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to today's DTRS session, that is 15th March 2024. Let us begin. So let us begin with the quote of the day. The quote is, "The secret of man's being is not only to live but to have something to live for." This quote is very much relevant for all of us and more so for the aspirants, because we all must be having our own reasons to aspire to get our names in the list. What those aspirations could be, like poverty, climate change, roads, and there might be other things also. And this is the main reason that we need to find our why to live for. Because just living like this throughout the day, like getting up and going to classes, reading books, won't help you as a being to achieve your higher self. You need to do more, and what more you need to do will be based upon your whys. So it is very much necessary to know why, and that is going to help you achieve your greater self. And the greater self can be best achieved by giving more to the society. What you get from the society is significant, but what you contribute towards the society is more significant. So this is what we can understand from today's quote, and let's hope that we all can do our bit towards the society, and before we depart, we'll leave a better world behind us, right? So these are the topics for the day on which the 10 questions are based. The first one is pig butchering scam. Let us get to the questions one by one. The first question is, recently seen in the news pig butchering scam refers to which of the following? They have given us four statements. So first one is the use of emails and text messages that contain malicious links to steal personal financial information, right? The second, the use of phone calls that induce the potential victim to reveal personal financial information. Third, the use of fake profiles to gain users' trust and then induce them to send money for jobs and high return investments in cryptocurrency. And fourth one is the use of fake QR codes to trick users into visiting malicious websites. So all these four statements refer to at least one of them, hacking and techniques used by the hackers to extract money from you, to make undue advantages. So which one of them is correct? So option C, the use of fake profiles to gain your trust so that you reveal your confidential information to the hackers and to the phishers, right? So pig butchering scam is the right answer is option C. Though the other three options are not very much vague, they are the tricks used by the hackers, what we say scamsters also, and the use of emails is phishing. The use of phone calls is wishing. This one we have just seen, pig butchering scam, and use of fake QR codes is quishing. So there are other things also, like juice jacking we have known, and use of other Bluetooth devices. And we have, I guess we all have seen that web series in the past. What was its name? Anybody? Okay, so these are the different kinds of techniques that scamsters use to extract confidential financial information from the people, right? So yes, let's see and get to the next question. Okay, consider the following options. Die in paper industry, Am I audible, right? Yes. Metal, food coloring agent, ingredients in cosmetics, right? So they are asking about rhodamine B, a chemical, and in how many of the given processes this chemical is used. So what is the main purpose of this chemical? This chemical is used as a coloring agent. So we know that food coloring agent, ingredient in cosmetics, dye, metal, chelating reagent. So this rhodamine B chemical is used in all of the 4 given processes. So the right option would be option D, all 4. Consider the following statements about the Eurasian Economic Union, EAEU. Okay, Russia, China and North Korea are the members of EAEU, and EAEU has introduced a new currency replacing the yuan, which is currently used by the group, and India has signed a free trade agreement FTA with EAEU recently. So first statement is incorrect. We know Russia, China and North Korea are not the members of EAE. And what you need to do is member countries. What are the member countries of EAEU, and do comment it in the comment section. Right? And second statement is that they have their own new currency which is going to replace the yuan. This statement is also incorrect. And the third statement is India has signed a free trade agreement. No, we have not signed a free trade agreement as yet, but India is in talk with EAEU to gain access to the markets. So we have not yet signed the free trade agreement. All the 3 statements are incorrect. So the answer would be option D, none. Okay, consider the following statements about the exploration licenses and mineral auctions. Yes, this thing has been in news recently, and it is very much relevant for the upcoming UPSC examination because they have already asked about the rare earth minerals in the past. And let's see what the question says. Exploration licenses can be granted for minerals specified in the 7th schedule through auction. Now, what you need to tell me is go back to the basics and please tell me in the comment section where is the rare earth mineral and other critical minerals are mentioned in the 7th schedule, and if so, whether both the states and union territories, states and the center have the power to grant licenses for the what we say rare earth minerals, right? Exploration licenses can be granted for minerals specified in the 7th schedule through auction. This statement is correct, right? But who conducts the auction? Whether it is the state government or the central government, right? Do read about it and comment. Second statement is the process for granting and exploration license has been outlined in the Mineral Auction Amendment Rules 2024. This statement is correct. The process for granting the exploration licenses in the recently released these rules has been mentioned in this Mineral Auction Amendment Rules 2024. So the second statement is correct. The third statement is Tamil Nadu and Rajasthan. were the first states to notify the auction of exploration licenses for the critical and deep-seated minerals. So this option is incorrect because it is not Tamil Nadu and Rajasthan, rather it is Karnataka and Rajasthan, right? Yes, this is Karnataka and Rajasthan. So third statement is incorrect and we have only two correct statements. The right answer is option B, only two. Let's get to the next question. He is a social reformer, educationist and philanthropist who is also known as the architect of Mumbai. He became the first Indian to be nominated to the Legislative Council of Bombay. He was greatly inspired by legendary merchant and philanthropist Sir Jamshedji Jejeebhoy. Now, why this question? This question is actually about Nana Jagannath Shankar Seth, because there have been demands to rename the railway station in Mumbai, the CST terminal, I guess, Mumbai Central, yes, to be renamed on the by the name of Nana Jagannath Shankar Seth. He is known as the architect of Mumbai. These are the small things but very interesting things that we should get to know, generally not mentioned in the textbooks, and at times these newspapers become handy from the perspective of history also, right? Next question. Recently seen in the news, the city of Zila in Bhutan caught the international attention for which of the following reasons? Underground neutrino observatory, astronomical observatory, spatial administrative zone, mega hydroelectric project, right? So the Bhutan is coming up with this special administrative zone in Zila, which is also comprising of various a big what we say economic zone. It is on the border, southern border of Bhutan, perhaps near to the border of India, and it is going to be a big economic zone which will help the nation to connect with the southeast and the Asian regions, right? And it will also be in favor of India, so that we can explore this idea of having this great industrial corridor in close vicinity to our northeastern states. That will also be helpful, right? So yes, they have shown the location of Zila. It's near to the India and Bhutan border in the state of Assam, right? Yes. Right. With reference to the Uniform Civil Code, consider the following statements. The provision under Article 51A of the Constitution of India relates to the Uniform Civil Code for the citizens. What is Article 51A? Article 51A is fundamental duties and it does not talk about UCC, right? It is actually mentioned in DPSPs. That is, you please comment the article number and the part of the constitution of DPSP where the constitution talks about having a uniform civil code for the citizens, right? Let's see the second statement. Uttarakhand became the first state in the country after independence to adopt the UCC. This is correct. So we have only second statement as correct. The right answer is option B. Next, consider the following statements about the Citizenship Amendment Act to 2019. That is CAA 2019. It has modified the qualification period for registration to acquire the citizenship. Second, it has abolished the category of OCI, Overseas Citizens of India. So, how many of these statements are correct? None of the statement is correct. Both the statements are incorrect. It has not abolished the category of Overseas Citizens of India, and it has eased the process of getting citizenship through naturalization, not registration. Now, in the comment section, please mention the 5 ways in which you can have the citizenship of India, right? There are 5 ways. One is by birth, the second one is by descent, and what are the other 3 ways? Do mention in the comment section, right? And also read about it, that how they have changed the period for naturalization. Earlier, I guess it used to be 11 years. Now they have made it to 5 years, right? This is also important. You can remember this. Let's see the next question. With reference to the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, IPEF, consider the following statements. First, it is a US-led free trade agreement between Indo-Pacific countries. Second, India is one of the 14 partners of the framework. First statement talks about free trade agreement. This is incorrect. This is just a framework. It does not provide any free access to the markets in the Indo-Pacific countries, but rather it talks about the framework where you can have access, but it is not free. Though even in the free trade agreements, it is not always free, but it is not a free trade agreement. It's just the framework to gain access to the markets, right? The second one is India is one of the 14 partners of the framework. This statement is correct. India is one of the partners of the IPEF. And what all are the other partners? There are one is US, one is India. There are 12 more partners. So please do have an just read. You need not to mug up or remember all the countries, but just read about the other 12 countries also. What are the countries in the IPEF? What are the member nations? Right? So first statement is incorrect and second statement is correct. The right answer is option B. Okay. We have one more question left for the day. Let's see. Enga province, seen recently in news, is part of which of the following countries? So, Enga province is in Papua New Guinea. And why it has been in news is because of ethnic clashes. Please remember such kind of places that have been in news for one reason or the other, because UPSC has developed this habit to ask the questions. They have done this last year also and last year also, that they mention a region or a place and for what reasons those places have been in news. This is the match of the following for international relations, and they have also been asking about places in news in geography and mapping section. So do keep an eye on such episodes. Right. So what do we have next? We are done with all the 10 questions, right? Right. So 72 hours of Chak De India. So what are these 72 hours and what is Chak De India? So Chak De India is a marathon session that we are going to conduct from 1st of April, and from 1st April to 10th April, and it's a marathon session for all the most prominent subjects, most asked subjects in the UPSC Prelims, and these 10 sessions are going to provide you with a holistic understanding of the contemporary developments of the recent past and how they are connected to the static part, and how these are going to help you in the UPSC Prelims examination to score well, right? So do avail this opportunity. It's a great opportunity. You can learn from them, and it will also help you to gauge your preparation and help you to fill that vacuum, if any, that you have observed during your preparation phase regarding the current affairs and the overlapping of current affairs with the static part, right? This is going to help you. Now the next is open session for all, that is PT 100 topics for science and technology, right? So you all have been very much diligent and interactive in our PT 100 topics. We have conducted it in the past also, and these are the 100 topics which we believe will be there helpful for the science and tech part of the UPSC Prelims 2024, right? So you can also join these live sessions and classes. Now that we have also come up with the question bank for that is for GS paper, CSAT paper, and monthly current affairs at a very nominal price, and this is going to help you with revision and what we say, gauging your own preparation, right? And do avail these question banks also. So that's it for today. Until we meet next, eat well, sleep sufficient, study hard. Good night. Thank you.